Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. Right, today's video a little bit different. Like I say, we're not fishing at the moment, but I am today getting prepared and ready for a fishing competition in just under a week's time. So what I need to do now is I need a couple of bits. So I'm going to go to my local tackle shop, the only tackle shop that's open on a Sunday, and I'm going to go and get what I need. So I'll see you there. Right guys, I'm in the shed. Now it's time to get all of my gear ready and prepared, ready for the weekend. So first things first, we need to get some new line on that reel, because if you watched my previous video, still got that yellow line that was on that casting special. I need to replace it, so let's get that done. Right guys, we're all ready. So we've got the casting special with the yellow line on that we need to get rid of, and that is connected to a bottle that is connected to a bolt onto my drill. Now I didn't get this idea for myself. I got this idea from Graham Pullen on TA Fishing. I saw this on one of his videos a long time ago, but we need to do this with two hands. So I'm going to try and set up this camera and I'll show you what we do. Right, so this is what we do. So we've got the reel in free spool. Okay, and then we've got the drill. Right, let's get them a bit closer so you can see. There we go. So all we need to do now is keep your thumb on the reel and then the spin. Boom, and it's done. All we need to do now is cut that off the reel. So that's it. Reel's ready for new line now. Beautiful. All we need to do now is get some new line, and the new line that we're going to be putting on it today is Daiwa Sensor 18 pound straight through onto a tapered shock leader. Now, a lot of people have asked me before in the past, what leaders do I use? Now, what I used to use, I used to just put straight 50, 60 or 70 pound shock leader straight onto the 18 pound, and that will always leave a big chunky knot, and it would always catch on your eyes and everything like that. So I decided to go for tapered leader. And this is the first tapered leader I've ever used, and I've never went to any others because this has never failed me once. So yeah, it's cheap stuff. You get, was it eBay or Amazon? I can't remember. And this one that I've chosen goes to start from 18 pound to 70 pound, which is perfect for what I need. So yeah, that'll be going on once I've got the new line on the reel. But first I need to go and get prepared because I need a bucket of water. I'll be back. Right guys, got my bucket of water. Got my butt section of a rod, always recommend. All I need to do now is connect the reel to the rod butt, put the line through the first eye, and then tie it onto your reel, and I'll be right back. So, got the line, as you can maybe see, tied up onto the reel there. Goes through the first eye on the rod, and then you've got your spool of line in your bucket of water there. Stick it on there, and all we need to do now is just do what you normally do when you're reeling. Just gradually go side to side and fill up that reel. Right guys, I've just had to change over a little bit because the LED light that's in my shed was affecting the camera to show you this. So I've had to open my shed door to show you what I'm doing. So all I'm doing now is just pinching the line right here, pinching the line between my thumb and my finger, which is leading into the bucket of water, putting some tension, that's what you can hear, that squeaking sound, putting some tension on the line, and then just threading the line on the reel side to side evenly. And then I'll do that all the way until it's full. So I'll see you at the end. We've got it done. There's a line. Let's see if we can get some light on there. So there you go. We've got line from we've got about 1 mil or 2 mil on spare spool remaining, which that's how I like to leave it. And then all we need to do now is just connect the shock leader. So this tapered shock leader that I've always used, I was mentioning earlier, I'm going to stick that on there now. And then the knot that I use to join shock leaders to my main line is a uni to uni knot. So I'll get that done now and I'll bring you back. And there we go. So all you need to do now is, when you go to put your shock leader onto your reel, especially on a multiplier reel, you want to put the knot itself on one side of the spool. I'll show you now. So what we need to do now is, we need to get the line over like so, and then there's the knot there, look. We need to lay that knot on one side of the spool. So I'm going to put it on this side, so it's right up against the side of the spool of the reel. And then you just literally put on the rest of the line however you want, because this part of the line will end up coming through the eyes of your rod and onto the end of your rig anyway. So see how it's getting thicker and darker, and then it comes off to a tag end, which now at the end of this will be £70. So that's where all of your power will lie when you go to cast. So all we need to do now is just put a little clip on the end of there and we're ready for this reel. And there we go, guys. There's the casting special loaded with brand new line, brand new shock leader, and a little Gemini clip there to clip onto the rig once it's on your rod. So yeah, all ready to go. So that's one reel done. Now if you remember in my past video, my last video that's just come out, I done a little bird's nest on the other casting special, which is this one. Just so you don't get confused, I have got two. This is the one we've just done. This is the one I bird's nest. So I got home, cleaned it up and fixed it, fixed the bird nest, and there's still plenty of line on there to continue on, so there's no point in changing the line on that just yet. All I've done is just put a brand new shock leader on, and yeah, all I need to do as well is just put another clip on the end of there, clip the tag end off, and then what I do when I join it on, when I put it onto my reels, because you know it can be a right pain in the backside when you try and dig your clip out the back of your reel. So what I do, I just loop it round the handle and then clip the clip back onto my actual line itself, like so. And then it's easy just to unclip and clip it and put it through your eyes of your rod. So that's two reels done, sorry. But on this competition that I'm fishing, you can only use one rod at a time and 2 hooks only on each trace. So I'm taking 2 reels just for spares. I'm taking one as a spare. So the rod that I will be taking, I'm not going to show you now because I'm going to show you in the video on the competition, because it's a brand spanking new rod that my daughter and my dad and my godmother contributed towards to buying it. So I will save that for the video. But all I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that. There you are. So you might know what it is, you might not. So if you recognize the case, nice smooth black with orange tips, then good for you. But yeah, it is my new go-to flatty rod, light gear rod. So there you go. So next step is box. Let's get everything in the box ready to go. So there we go. Box is empty. Everything is literally on here that I need to get sorted. There's all the discarded line I have brought home and I will put in the bin. Just need to get these rigs all separated and cleaned up. I've got the bucket of water there. That's also why I brought the bucket of water, is so that I can clean the rigs, get the hooks nice and clean, so I can wrap it up and put it back in my wallet so I can reuse them. Because normally I like to use rigs maybe 2 or 3 sessions and then I strip them and rebuild them anyway. But let's get these trays filled up, let's get the box filled up, and let's make some new rigs, some one up, one down rigs with the pop-up beads. Let's get cracking. Right guys, I've got everything sorted now. I've updated all my rigs. Now I've got a rig wallet here that I got off Matt from the tackle shop, and it had a bunch of one up, one down rigs in it. So all I've done on some of them, about 3 or 4 of them, I've just put the flotation beads on a few of them. Now I haven't put it on because, like I say, one up, one down. So I haven't put them on the ups, on the top snoods. I've only put them on the bottom snoods because I just want to see what the difference is. I don't know what will make a difference. See, so if there's crabs out there, like I say, hopefully the flotation ones will keep my bait nice and protected and not up off the sand. So that's got the one up, one downs in. That's got my big rigs in, so like my pulleys, my pennels, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's got all that in, and that's got me conga rigs in, but I don't think I need that in my box right now. So that will go in the box right there. So I'm going to show you what I have in my box right now. Okay, so 1 second. Right, so we have measurer, because we are the competitions that I'm fishing will be on measurements, so I need a measurement. Got my rigs that I've just showed you. I've got my tub that's got all my bits and bobs in that I need, all the hooks, clips and stuff like that. 4 leads, that's all I need. And then I've got my tray, which I've got my tapered leader in, bit elastic, T-bar, extra measurer just in case we get a big ray, and scissors, night light, tip light, 2 reels, and my light for my tripod that I'm using right now. So I can't use it, I can't show you. So all I need to do now is put these in here like so, and then all I need to do later on is put my jacket and everything in there. And what else do I need? There's something else I'm missing. My rod is above, my rod is there with my stand. What else do I need? Oh, I need, I'll show you right now, 1 second. Right guys, so this is the extra little tool that I need when I'm fishing, especially if you're fishing for small fish, small hooks, small baits. And yeah, if it catches flatty, you might understand what this is for. Just a little piece of wire with a hook on the end and one with a loop on the end. Now what we do with this is, what I need to do first, I completely forgot, is I need to bend this loop out so it's straight like that. There you are, so it's full 90, and then we've got a loop on the end there. So what this is for to go through the flatfish's gill plate, not in through the gills itself, through the gill plate, underneath the gill plate, push it through, out of its mouth, loop your line through that hook, pull a line back through under its gill plate, turn the hook in its mouth, and then pull it back out the way it came out, the way it went in. Right, so that's it. We've got the wire, we've got this T-bar, if it's going to be just as easy. We've got tapered shock leader, bit elastic, measurer, tip light, scissors, 2 reels, another light for the tripod, rigs, measurer, weights, clips. Now, what am I missing? Like I say, rod and stands up there. What else am I missing? Just a jacket, just to keep warm, right? And also bait, which is also getting picked up the day before the competition. And there we go guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Now I'm all packed up, ready to go for the competition on Saturday. So now I just need to leave it. All we need to do now is put my jacket in, put my bait in, and we're ready to go. So again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Earl's Fishing Adventures. See you later.